Sometimes a season of your life would teach you through contrast what doesn't feel right, what doesn't work, what your heart is really telling you. Drifting on autopilot, over socializing, all of those things that just hanging out, over socializing or drifting without intention might feel free at first, but over time you start to feel that deep down ends up leaving you unfulfilled, because the life that you create, the conscious life, is only present when you're awake, when you can feel everything that is happening, when you can see everything that is happening, and you're not letting the circumstances guide you, but you are a part of it. You are going with the flow, consciously going with the flow. You're choosing to move to that direction, because in reality there are many different flows, but you're choosing a particular one and you're navigating it. A meaningful life requires purpose, requires presence and self-commitment to be walking this path. Life on autopilot is it's like coasting. If you don't drive, riding a stationary bike without the purpose of exercising. Loads of time, but you're not feeling fulfilled by all of that time. Or being busy all the time, when you're being busy, and then you have this feeling. For me, usually it manifests around the chest area. Whenever I am moving forward, whenever I'm moving, and there's something here that requires my attention, usually you will know. Sometimes the season of, it's too much ease. There is a lot of softness in my life. I'm not doing much. Usually that could be burnout. Leisure is necessary, and leisure is so important. I usually get this feeling when I'm on holiday, because after a few days on holiday I want to do something. I want to serve somehow. And I take that as being balanced, a balanced life. Because leisure is necessary, but not when it becomes avoidance. And I think that the lesson of being on autopilot, you can feel in many different ways. Those are a few examples, but also when you are in a crowd and you feel disconnected from the whole crowd. You are part of the crowd, but you don't feel like you are. And every time I get this reminder, every time that you get this reminder, that you are so much more. You are much more than being on autopilot and choosing what everyone else is choosing. You have your own voice. You have your own guidance. You have your own heart that can guide you with your eyes closed. All you have to do is to listen. And what does unintentional life looks like? When leisure is not laziness, there is a difference between recovery and escape. Rest is sacred. Rest should always fill your cup, not feel drained because you have to rest. Let's say if you go out and then you drink a lot, you may be, that's not really rest. is it? Life becomes meaningful when you dedicate it to a project, to a ritual, to your community, a creative practice, or a ritual that grounds you every day. I don't feel like people talk about this as much, but even if your purpose for the day, yes, you might have your work, you might have other things going on in your life, but maybe your purpose for that season of your life, for one season of your life, is to keep your tabletop, to keep your desk tidy, is to make sure that the trash is taken out, to make sure the mirrors are clean, or some kind of things like that, or make sure that you read some books, that you read one book a month. That's your purpose for that season. If life has started to go dull, if life has made you feel disconnected, it's time to come back. It's time to come back and to reconnect with your own self. What gives you meaning in life? What do you want to build? What do you want to express? One intention a day. What can you do today? This week? This month? Can you sit and meditate? Can you listen to your breath? Can you go on a little walk by yourself? My friend is visiting me now, and as I'm surrounded by people all the time, I don't have a lot of time to think by myself. So taking 20 minutes to meditate when you are very busy can be incredible. But even those 20 minutes, they can be to any activity that you can really listen to your heart. And also practicing conscious leisure, moments that bring you joy and clarity and people that uplift you. And I want to remind yourself that not every season of our lives needs to be productive. You don't have to punish yourself to grow up. It's not about doing more. It's about living on purpose, of asking yourself, how does that feel to me? How does that feel in the moment? Do I want to do this now? Or do I want to have a moment to myself to do it? Thank you for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see you tomorrow.